Alright, well, back in the bus again today. Plans are to remove the rest of these ceiling panels. I got 3 small panels here, so these will be easy. They just come off like the big ones. They're just gonna be a lot easier to handle. And back here, it's a little tougher. Got a couple small panel sections, but these panels right here on the side are riveted from the outside of the bus, and I really don't want to mess with anything on the outside of the bus in terms of like rivets and sealing. So my plan is to just cut along this edge here, remove all this, so that then I can remove the rest of these panels without much hassle. After that, planning on moving on to some rust removal. This bench right here is actually a trunk, so underneath is a bunch of storage from the outside. So as you can see here, camera focus, it's pretty bad, pretty rusted out, but this is also going to be turned into a closet eventually, so I'm going to keep it simple. We're going to remove all the rust, put some rust converter on it, and then our plan is to use some short strand fiberglass Bondo to repair it, rather than, might end up having to do some sheet metal work in some of the rough spots like in that corner right there, but I should be able to just use the fiberglass Bondo on most of it, keep things real simple. Because like I said, it's just going to be a closet, so as long as it's structurally sound and waterproof, it'll be good to go. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, got these 2 panels off on the side. Now I need to tackle this center panel. Unfortunately, if I can get this to focus, this panel is welded on all the way down both sides, so I'm gonna have to go through and cut all these welds. I cut out these little side pieces right here, and that went well, so I'm happy about that. Not so happy about these welds on the side of that panel, but it is what it is. We'll get it done. So, got all these panels out from the back here all the way up to the front. Go focus, won't focus. Anyways, got all these panels out. Gonna start neutralizing this rust, working from the back of the bus up to the front. Still trying to decide if I'm gonna take these panels along the sides off. Kind of thinking it might just be easier to build with them there, build off of them. This whole front right here, you can see there's a little like glove box up here. It's just empty space in there. So the plan is to open this up all the way down, so we have sort of like a bookshelf space almost all the way across there, but I'll get to that either later or tomorrow. I want to start messing around with this rust a little bit, get it neutralized. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I was planning on doing some rust removal, but the more I thought about it, might as well wait, because we're thinking we're going to rip up these floors anyways, and there's going to be more rust to work on down there. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and pull off these are little hatches right here. So this one here in the front, That's the motor. And under there is the transmission. And up here, I believe, we have the access to the fuel tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up these 3 little hatches, and I'm gonna see what's down there, kind of take a look at how many layers there are for the subfloor, kind of try to get an idea of what I'm dealing with underneath these compartments. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that right now. This right here is our engine. This right here, pry bar, is our transmission. It looks like our subfloor is just a single layer of plywood. I'm gonna go ahead and start tackling this little panel here. Need to take off this mirror, this little fan right here. Not sure how difficult this is going to be, but I'm hoping to get this done today. I think this is probably going to be like one of the last things I do today. Tomorrow, I'll do some more work on the rest, cleaning up all this dust, get this sheet metal out of here, and start getting ready to build this thing out finally.